Down towards 5 minutes now.
5 minutes, we can leave the dock.
So here we go. This is what we've waited for all weekend long, and that's that important final heat. What lane will the drivers choose? What cat and mouse game will go on before the start of the heat during this 5-minute warm-up period? And as somebody posted online earlier today, for Heat 2A, two of the best drivers made two of the worst starts back in 2A.
Oh, my. David and I were talking about that going over there. And again, you guys have seen a lot more starts than I have. It was just, if things could be messed up, they sure were.
Oh, my. Discombobulated, if you will.
He's not listening. Discombobulated.
Jimmy Shane in and out of the pit area. He goes through around the Grand Prix course, and now he'll come and cut the infield again and go down the front straightaway. All four boats out.
I think he's done that every time today.
Yep.
Tom Thompson comes in through and out of turn one. Andrew Tate just now getting halfway through turn one. Dustin Eccles and now Jimmy Shane. So everybody on the lower end of the course. Tom Thompson halfway up the back straightaway. Excuse me, Andrew Tate comes out of turn one, and Eccles and Shane are doing so now with 3:35 before the start.
All four boats on the backstretch now. Tom Thompson gets up to two. Across from us, it's Andrew Tate. Just now coming up on the inside of Andrew Tate, and about 4 or 5 rooster tails behind is Jimmy Shane, and on the way outside is Dustin Eccles. Tom Thompson down the front straightaway. Everybody will go up and go through two and come down the front straightaway.
2:55 before the start.
Here comes Andrew Tate in the Officer Marketing Delta Real Track U9. Jimmy Shane just to the inside of him in the Home Street Bank. And here comes Dustin Eccles in the 440. Those guys got to be extremely happy with being in a final heat.
Absolutely. Thompson through and out of turn one up the backstretch. Shane and Tate just now getting to the entrance pin of turn one. Shane on the inside, Tate on the outside, and Dustin Eccles now going through turn one as well. 2 minutes and 13 seconds before our unlimited final begins. And everybody's pretty much holding steady right now. Thompson's going to cut the course right here in front of us and head to the front stretch. Shane, Tate, and Eccles all on the backstretch.
See what happens across the backstretch. Looks like Andrew Tate starting to slow down. And we'll see if he'll cut behind Jimmy Shane when he gets up here to the spot where he can cut through.
Nope. Not going to do it.
Everybody goes up to two. Tom Thompson through the infield again, and he'll come up the backstretch to catch up with the field. They'll go around one more time before we get this thing underway. Midwest Tube Mills, the title sponsor of the 2018 edition of the Madison Regatta.
1:25 before the start. Looks like Andrew Tate's going to tell Jimmy Shane, you want the inside, buddy? You got it.
Well, when I talked to Steve David a number of years ago about the inside lane, and I asked him, my exact question was, would you like to have the inside lane? And he said, well, it comes with a little reservation.
Yeah. Sometimes lane one's not the best place to be.
1 minute to go before the start, he said, when you get to the first turn and you get to the entrance pin, if you're in turn one, you better be looking at the buoys and being able to read the fine print on them because there's no room for error.
Jimmy Shane is going to be in lane number one as they exit turn one. Andrew Tate back about a rooster tail. Tom Thompson is going to be in lane number three, and I believe Dustin Eccles will be in four. We're down to 35 seconds before the start. Everybody looks to be in pretty good shape coming up the backstretch. Shane on the inside. Tate's in lane two. Thompson's in three. We're in 27 seconds before the start. Thompson's accelerating now. Dustin Eccles is on the outside. We're down to 20 seconds.
And they fan out as they get up to 2. They fan out nicely, the 1, the 9, the 11, as they come off the exit pin of 2, and they run to the start-finish line, and here we go. Who's got the best acceleration? It'll be Jimmy Shane. He'll lead them across the line by a boat length. Jimmy Shane of the U1 Home Street Bank, the U9, the U11, the U440, and they go down to turn 1.
It's a wall of water as we get down to turn number 1, but it is going to be first there, Jimmy Shane and the U1, the Home Street Bank, rocking and rolling down in turn number 1. He'll cleanly exit out of turn number 1, followed closely by Andrew Tate. Tom Thompson on the outside, he's in third. Tate's actually got a little loose right there. He had to back off the throttle, and it's going to be Shane with the lead halfway up the backstretch.
Shane halfway up the backstretch. Tate now a rooster tail behind, and he got caught up in some rough water. It'll be Jimmy Shane to the entrance pin of turn 2. Now Andrew Tate going to start to put the pedal down to the floor. Shane will come out a little bit wider out of 2, come down towards the start-finish line. Tom Thompson about 3/4 of a rooster tail behind. 1 down, 4 to go. Jimmy Shane leads this final heat.
It is Jimmy Shane by a little over a rooster tail lead over Andrew Tate. It's the first of 5 times around. Second time into turn number 1. It is still Jimmy Shane as he'll tiptoe his way through the lower corner. Comes out pretty cleanly and no issues there. Andrew Tate, the same thing. Swings out a little wide. Tom Thompson just now going through turn 1, but again, the front of the field, Jimmy Shane's extended his lead now to 2 rooster tails, Tim.
2 rooster tails up the backstretch. Andrew Tate flying the 9, trying to catch up to Jimmy Shane, but Shane into turn number 2 quickly. He'll lead the pack into turn 2. Andrew Tate now comes up to within a rooster tail as Shane comes off the exit pin, comes out a little wider this time. He'll come down to complete lap number 2. 2 down, 3 to go for Jimmy Shane. He's by. Now Andrew Tate right now is by the start-finish line.
Start of lap number 3. It is Jimmy Shane in the hometown U1 Home Street Bank, Miss Madison. He continues to, quote-unquote, widen his lead a little bit. Also making it a little harder for Andrew Tate to do any catching up because he slides out. He's got plenty of room, can do that as well. Shane through 1, Tate through 1. Halfway home in this final heat, and again, it's still a 2, maybe 3 rooster tail lead for the blue and white Home Street Bank.
He's catching up to Dustin Eccles, who's running in 4th. It'll be Jimmy Shane up tight to the pins. He's about 2 rooster tails in front of Andrew Tate. Now Shane will come a little tighter to the pins this time. Give Eccles and Tate plenty of room. Shane coming down, start-finish line. 3 down, 2 to go. Jimmy Shane in the Home Street Bank. Here comes Dustin Eccles. Here comes Andrew Tate by the start-finish line as they go down to turn 1.
It's the same as it's been for all 4 laps, or all 3 laps, I should say. Lap number 4, Shane gets to the entrance pin at turn number 1. He'll hit a couple of rollers down there, but looks to be in pretty good shape. Tate still trying to reel him in on the outside. He's pedaling for all his worth, but Jimmy Shane continues to keep the foot down up the back straightaway. It is Shane, Tate. Tom Thompson just completes his 3rd lap, but again to the front of the field, it's all Jimmy Shane.
Jimmy Shane, 3 rooster tails, and if this is where Andrew Tate's going to make a move, it's going to be right here now as we get towards the white flag lap, and Andrew Tate got real light on the front end going up towards the entrance pin of 2. Jimmy Shane off. The white flag is out. Shane, 1 more lap to go for the Home Street Bank. Off the corner is Andrew Tate. He'll come. He's got 1 more lap to go.
Well, unless something happens with Jimmy Shane, and this will be the turn to do it because there's all kinds of rough water down in turn number 1. But Jimmy Shane hits a big hop, another big hop down in turn number 1. But he successfully negotiates the lower corner. Tate trying to do the same. He's actually moved over a little bit on the inside to try to maybe gain some ground as Dustin Eccles completes his 3rd lap. Thompson coming off 2 now to complete his 4th lap. But it's Jimmy Shane with 1 more corner to go, Tim, for the checker.
Jimmy Shane gets to the entrance pin of turn 2. Andrew Tate still not giving up. He's not going to let Jimmy Shane just have it. It'll be Shane coming off the corner. He's coming wide. It'll be Andrew Tate in 2nd getting ready to come off the corner. The winner of the 2018 Midwest Tube Mills Madison Regatta, Jimmy Shane in the U1 Home Street Bank. Oh, Andrew Tate with a big hop as he comes by 2nd place finish for the Auction Marketing Delta Reel Tracks. 3rd place, Tom Thompson coming off of corner 1 right now. He'll come off the backstretch to get the checkered flag. Dustin Eccles, he has 1 more lap to go, actually a lap and a half to go before he will be finished. And What a start for Jimmy Shane on the inside. And if you're going to take one, better take it and run with it.
That's right. You better take it and run with it. And Andrew Tate got a little bit loose down turn one, lap one, scrubbed off some speed, and after that it was beep, bye-bye.
Yep.
And unless something else happens, Jimmy's not going to back down.
No. Past the start-finish line for Dustin Eccles. Past the start-finish line, third place podium finish for Tom Thompson. Dustin Eccles will finish fourth, but he's still got another 3/4 of a lap to go. Around the outside of the course next to the insurance buoys, Jimmy Shane. The canopy comes up. He's going to give everybody a wave coming down. It is Jimmy Shane.
Actually, even popped the canopy.
Yes, he did. He's coming in front of the crowd along Vaughn Drive, and a lot of fist waves for Jimmy Shane, and he got off to a good start in this final heat and ends up with the 2018 Midwest Tube Mills Indiana Governor's Cup Championship trophy. A lot of applause from the shoreline, as you can imagine. Andrew Tate spooling it down, coming back to the dock. Also coming around to finish will be the U18 Bucket List Racing. Here comes Dustin Eccles down towards the start-finish line, and he will finish fourth in the Bucket List Racing.
Please report to the judges. Top three finishers. That would be GP55.
Just checking to make sure we don't have any calls on the course. Jimmy Shane, your winner of the 2018 Indiana Governor's Cup Madison Regatta. We'll step out, take a break, come back with more here on Works 96.7.
I liked my bank today. No, I mean I liked them. On Facebook. My bank has their own Facebook page. Pretty cool. It's like FaceBank. So you can catch up, keep in touch, see what's new and happening. I like them. They like me.
Farmers Bank of Milton, your community bank. Member FDIC. Visit us online at fbmilton.com.
Being involved in an accident is stressful enough. Let the professionals at Craig Toyota's Body Shop eliminate the headache that goes along with having your vehicle repaired. This is Isaiah Humes, Body Shop Manager at Craig Toyota. My trained technicians have over 7 decades combined experience with quality body repair and dealing with the insurance companies. You have the right to choose where your vehicle is repaired. Don't let the insurance company steer you to one of their shops. Whether you've had a wreck or just in need of a new paint job, trust my staff can provide you with quality service. Rest assured that your repairs will be completed using the highest quality products and equipment. At Craig Toyota, our customers come first. It's my goal to make sure you're satisfied. Give me a call, 812-273-3135.
Have you stopped in Madison's new favorite spot for crispy crunchy chicken? Along with delicious fried to perfection crispy crunchy chicken, we also offer fried shrimp, fish, wings, hamburgers,